So today I'm going to attempt fixing this broken temperature control knob that the dealer was going to charge me $1,000 to repair because I have to buy you a whole new temperature control unit and all the labor to take the dash apart. So I bought these 3 parts and we're going to see if I can fix it myself. Okay, so this is why the thing is so gosh darn expensive, because whenever anything breaks on the control panel, all these little parts are not made to be serviceable. So they're going to sell you the whole temperature control unit. The other thing I need to replace way down here are those 2 gears and that wire, which I already popped off, but 2 gears, 1 wire, 1 shaft pin for the knob. And okay, so I got the gears off, and see, you can see this is the problem. This is why it happens. It's because the blender door is defective, and it causes dust to build up in the gears, and then they won't turn. So we're gonna replace these. Okay, so I finally got the whole control unit out, which was really hard actually. Popping these things off is really hard for me, and plugging and stuff. See, I broke a nail. Kind of hurt. Anyway, so here we have the old gears. Here we have the new gears. And this is the shaft pin that we're going to replace that broke off. So this is the part that's not supposed to be serviceable, but it's like an infusion molded part that somebody made. Probably because everyone's having this problem with this car. So we're gonna try to do it. I'm super nervous. I don't know that I can get all those wires back on, like all these cables. See, so there's the new cable that we're gonna install, and this is the old one. So replacing the shaft pin was by far the hardest part. I don't know why. Every single video they just pop them right out. And man, that was difficult for me. It took me a long time to get it right. Whew. Hopefully the worst is over. Here's the old shaft pin. You can see how stripped it is. Okay, so it's all fixed now. And a couple recommendations for you if you decide to do this, or honestly not to do this. That was really tough for me. Pliers, you're gonna need, I have these needle nose pliers that have serrated teeth. This was a joke. You really need some skinny needle nose pliers, something really soft that's not going to damage those plastic wire mounts. Also screwdrivers. Good luck with that, man. It is way too small of a space underneath there. You really need one of those offset ratchet screwdrivers or some sort of small space screwdriver. I ended up using this because I don't have tools. I don't know. Stupid. Flathead screwdriver I used all over the place for popping off wires and even popping off this piece. One thing I didn't see in any of the other videos with the shaft stem piece, they didn't say anything about adhesive or anything, but you know what? This was so hard to get out and the other one was so impossible to stay in that I ended up adding super glue. My mom got me this for my sandals recently. Well, guess what, Mom? You fixed my car too. Crazy, right? That honestly, that was the only way that I could get the pin behind here to stay in. I put the whole thing back together, went to pull it, and the whole thing came out. So, lesson learned there. Also, let me show you the gears really quick. Oh, these were impossible. That was so hard. They're so far underneath there, and it's so hard to even get your arms up there to screw that crap in, and those wires, and even lining up the gears, which I'll post a video below in the comments where you can see how they line up the gears. Honestly, in the future, I would not even do the repair, and I would just do that part manually. Every season I would just tick those gears back and forth to heat or cool, and either get rid of the wire, or I did see one guy on YouTube kind of install a lever right there, which was kind of clever. Clever lever. Huh. That's honestly what I would do if I had to do this again. I would not go through this whole process. It was so difficult for me. But it's fixed. Ladies, don't wear your acrylic nails, because you're going to bust them wide open. Whew. Anyways, now I sort of understand why it was going to be $900 worth of labor for all of that, because it took a long ass time. Anyway, if you do decide to do it, good luck. But if you're in a climate like me where it's cold one part of the year and hot during the rest of the year, I would just do it manually and not even bother with this stuff. Right? Good talk.